your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.
It'll take the fight to him, stylistically.
And here we go, Barry. First bell underway. Al-Nuaimi taking centre of the ring, just leading off behind that jab. He's 9-0, 6 KOs from the UAE. A lot of pressure on him here, Barry.
Yeah, there is. For Al-Nuaimi, it's very important that he establishes that jab early, keeps it at range. Kazange there can be dangerous coming forward, but I think if you can keep him at length with that jab, so you don't want to be involved in those little exchanges there. Kazange there showing a little bit more weight in his shots and can explode in those and build confidence in those combinations, in those flurries.
Yeah, you can see Kazange is heavy-handed. He loops them shots over. Very dangerous, very difficult to see where them sort of shots come from. They like loops them like he's bowling a cricket ball.
And that's where you've got to step in and out with the jab. You've got to use that front foot's got to be really active. You've got to move with the hand. Step in, step out, step in, step out. And draw that looping shot to fall short.
Whoa, big shot going in there from Kazange. Al-Nuaimi felt that, just a little dip in the knees there. Kazange going for it here.
Oh, there's a cut there, Al-Nuaimi there, cut. I don't know if that was a shot or the heads coming close together.
No, there was big shots going in there. He looped the right hand over and Al-Nuaimi's in trouble here. He's in real trouble. Kazange is going for it. He's a real little pocket rocket in.
And he keeps changing his height as well, Kazange there. So when he's throwing, he's dipping his legs a little bit, and that's hard for Al-Nuaimi there just to throw back. Oh, he's panicking a bit here. He's feeling a bit lost.
Oh, big right hand again there. Al-Nuaimi in trouble.
He's steady on his legs, but his eyes don't look too great.
I don't think his legs look too good either, Barry. Looks a little bit unsteady. You feel that one shot here could end this.
Look at the
Kazange going for it. He's going for the shots going in. Oh, Al-Nuaimi in big trouble here.
Look at the energy in Kazange's work here. He's going to create that space to get those shots in.
Tell you what, one clean shot here, Barry, and this contest is over. Al-Nuaimi in all sorts of trouble. The legs have gone stiff again. The referee is taking a close look here. One clean shot and this could be over.
He's trying to fight back, to his credit there. He looked, for a little while, like he felt sorry for himself. He didn't looking for not a way out, but he didn't really want to get engaged. But now he's trying to fire back with one big shot, like you said, Spence, from Kazange here, and it could be good night. He's not moving his head. He's got to dip down, roll his shoulders, or get on your toes and use that jab, create that space.
Yeah, just standing in front of his opponent. Kazange, as we saw, is very, very dangerous. And Al-Nuaimi in all sorts of trouble here in this first round, and that bell couldn't have come soon enough.
Possible start here.
Yeah, terrible start for Al-Nuaimi. Let's see how he gets on here in the second round. Kazange is going to start off like he finished the last round. He's going to be wild. Al-Nuaimi trying to roll the dice and mix it with him. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. He lands a big right hand of his own.
Yeah, landed a lovely right hand there on Al-Nuaimi, but he's got to keep it long, and again a good right hand from him. And Kazange had the hold. I think that's more with fitness than anything else. I don't think he was hurt. He's such at a fast pace here, Kazange, throwing everything at every punch. See, if Al-Nuaimi could just get through a few rounds, even if he doesn't win them, just to get a little bit stronger on his feet, get a bit more confidence, and Kazange just start to tire, he could turn this around. But at the minute, we're just waiting for Kazange to launch a big attack again and possibly hurt Al-Nuaimi.
Yeah, Kazange's put a lot into those opening couple of rounds. We're only a minute into this second round, and Kazange's decided to just take his foot off the gas a little bit, which is probably a good thing. Nice right hand from Al-Nuaimi again there. The crowd really getting behind him here as well.
Yeah, two spearing jabs there from Al-Nuaimi. He doesn't want to try loading up against a guy who's already hurt him with that right hand. Do you want to play that lottery game here? Keep it long, like we said at the start of the first round, keep it long. Get that jab going. Just looks like he's looking for the more sporadic attacks here.
Yeah, Al-Nuaimi is trying to take the fight to him here, isn't he? There's a bit of pride got in the way here, and he just senses that Kazange may be just tiring, Barry. He may have blown the gasket here.
I think he has, you know. I really think he has, because then he hasn't really capitalised on that good start he had in round one. Good body shots there from Al-Nuaimi. He's starting to get a bit of a foothold now in this round.
Big left hook went in there as well. Kazange starting to look tired. I don't know about you, Barry, but does that gum shield look too big for his mouth?
It does. Yeah, it's not even in his mouth, he's having to hold it out. Good double jab there from Al-Nuaimi. You can see him bites on it, it's not even fitting in his mouth properly here for Kazange.
Yeah, Kazange, I tell you what, he's blown a gasket here, Kazange. And Al-Nuaimi, I think he senses it.
If he should come back here under this round, Al-Nuaimi, oh, good right hand. Kazange there, just as he closes his eyes and swinging that right hand over the top. What a round.
Yeah, Kazange has to stay switched on when he's letting his shots go. He's in the pocket, and without Kazange, he is dangerous when he lets the shots go.
Full fitness, and as he slowed down, Al-Nuaimi took the control, and that was a fantastic response from an awful first round there for Al-Nuaimi. And the local had the crowd on their feet.
Absolutely, but he got a little reminder. Kazange still let that big right hand go again at the end of that round. A reminder to say, Al-Nuaimi, make sure you stay switched on. Here we go, round 3.
Well, that's the shot that's going to win him the fight. Like, even if he doesn't finish the fight, that's going to win him the fight. That jab, it maintains the space, keeps him in a safe place.
Barry, that's where he needs to be. He needs to work everything behind that jab and execute all attacks behind that jab. It needs to be from that sort of range, because Kazange, as we know, is very, very dangerous when he gets inside with those looping shots, the sort of shots you don't see because they're sort of out of your vision.
You go forward with the jab and you retreat with the jab. It's a yardstick to keep your opponent away from you, or to push it back with. It's a lovely jab. There you go. What a weapon he has when he lets it go. And Kazange now just playing a little possum a little bit here, but I think he doesn't have the energy to mount a sustained attack like he had in the first.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to play a little bit of kidology here. He's trying to get inside the head of Al-Nuaimi, who's more or less experienced of the two. Kazange trying to throw the shots, trying to stamp his authority a little bit, but you just wonder what he's got left. Big left hook there from Nuaimi.
Lovely hook off the jab there from Al-Nuaimi there, just solid jab, solid left hook, and again there with a good right hand. It's been a fantastic comeback from him.
Yeah, good shots there from Kazange as well. Both guys trading above us.
I just say though, what a jab that was there from Al-Nuaimi. That wasn't a jab, that was a ramrod left hand.
That was a solid, as you'll see, a jab being landed, isn't it?
But I don't think Kazange's shots have the same venom as they had in the first round, because the energy's lacked. I don't think he's throwing it with the same force. He's swinging his arms, but not with the same ferocity, intensity, and focus.
No, Kazange's definitely blown a gasket here. He's fighting with pride in there. He's letting those shots go. Really make it exciting. Big right hand goes in. And Kazange, for the first time, is in trouble here.
And what was good there from Al-Nuaimi there, working the bond. There was a good left hook off the break there from Al-Nuaimi.
Nuaimi senses he's hurt Kazange here. Kazange taking some big shots, body shot goes in as well.
And he's staying close there, Al-Nuaimi. That's clever. Hands up high, elbows tucked inside, close and safe, and still being able to work. You know, after that awful first round, he's shown some tremendous composure for a 9-0 fighter.
He really has, yeah. He's kept calm. Oh, big right hand again. Kazange felt that one. Yeah, Nuaimi has pulled himself back together here and he's taken control of this contest. Credit where credit's due for a guy that's only having his 10th contest. He's shown incredible maturity, drama in these first 3 rounds.
And he's keeping behind the jab.
Ramrod jab comes out again.
Well, if that's Kazange not really wanting to know, and the corner haven't pulled him out, then maybe that's shame on them. But that's a frailty he's shown, and Al-Nuaimi's got to jump all over him now.
Do you know what though? Body language says a lot, and when you see your opponent slow off the stall and he comes and takes a slow walk out, you just feed off that. That gives you energy, and I think Al-Nuaimi, he got that. He was up, and he was a little spring in his step. He's thinking, do you know what? I've gone for a torrid first round, and I've actually turned it around.
I say you can be knackered on your feet, and when you see your opponent tired, you're full of energy, you're full of vigour, and you can go another few rounds. And that is very, very true. Psychologically, it gives you a boost. But he doesn't need that right now. He's in full control.
Yeah, he's just going to apply steady pressure now, Al-Nuaimi. I think that's the way that he wins this contest. He needs to force the pace, use his footwork, control the space, and just make Kazange work here, because that's what he needs to do. Kazange's the one that looks the more tired of the two.
I don't think Kazange's got a gum shield in his mouth.
Well, you'd know if he had, mate, because the one that he did have in his mouth was massive.
It was backdashes. The cruiserweight. I don't think he's got. I think he's kept his mouth shut. I don't think he's got a gum shield in his mouth. I honestly don't.
No, it's well spotted there, but he's definitely not got that gum shield in.
Oh,
big
shot.
left hook there. Oh, and Nuaimi felt that shot. He looked disorientated for a little while there.
He just got caught coming forward there, and that's a little lesson there for Al-Nuaimi, just to keep behind that jab. But you got to be a little bit more active here. No, I mean, you can be safe by throwing that jab there, bust him up. That's what he was having success with. Long jabs, also a lovely body shot, and a long right hand.
Well, big uppercut went through there. It was like a little screw shot, and again, big left hook, good spell here. And I tell you what, Al-Nuaimi looks on steady legs again here.
Well, I think his legs are okay, but you can see the panic in his eyes. It's almost like he switches off when he gets caught with a big shot. See, when someone does that kid and stuff and calls you on, feint, run towards them and then feint. Don't like play them at their own game. Big feint, and they'll draw them in.
Kazange seems to have found the second wind here. He looked like he'd blown a gasket in the third round, but he started this fourth round very well.
He can breathe now. He hasn't got that massive tire in his mouth.
Yeah, you're right.
The cut hasn't been a problem, thank God. I think Kazange's had decent little runs here, actually. Look at that good movement there from him.
He has. He's turned it back around again there. Like you say, is it because he's got that? That could be back dashes that, because it's way too big for his mouth. It really is.
But that's on you as a fighter. I know. He might not be from a place in the world that has the ability to fire a gum shield willy-nilly, of course, but either way, that's not the right fit for him. And he had more energy when he didn't have it in his mouth. I would say that for sure.
That is definitely for sure. Well, let's see what happens here in this fifth round. It's been complete drama from the first round, just as you thought that Al-Nuaimi was getting a hold of it. Big right hand goes in.
But he was the one. He took the bigger shots, Al-Nuaimi, but I think the left hook was the shot that had the more effect there that he hit Kazange with. Cracking little fight this.
Great fight. No one's really stamped their authority on this contest. The action's swinging one way than the other. Just when you think Al-Nuaimi's done, Kazange comes back and vice versa.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. No one's safe, are they? Look. Lucky there.
Whoa, big right hook comes. Al-Nuaimi felt that one. He was happy to hold there, Barry.
He can't give too much ground though here, Al-Nuaimi. I know he's looking for a rest. You got to throw some punches, keep yourself long, and then take a step back to get the break.
That's a solid jab. He's got a real ramrod jab there, and Al-Nuaimi needed that. Kazange dangerous, throws shots from unorthodox angles, just missed with that uppercut, didn't he?
But he throws that. Sometimes he throws his jab quite well, but he dips to the right, but he leans forward a bit and he throws the jab up through the middle of the guard there, Kazange, and that's it. It's a shot that sort of surprises Al-Nuaimi. Just again neglecting that left hand too much, Al-Nuaimi, and that's allowed Kazange here to get back.
Oh, big shots again from both guys. Well, if this crowd weren't animated before, they certainly are now, mate. You look around and every single person is on their feet. Why are they on their feet? Because Sultan Al-Nuaimi is from the UAE. He's the home fighter, and he is having a terrible time in there at the moment. Action swinging one way and the other. I say terrible time. He's having his successes as well, but you know what I mean, Barry?
Yeah,
he's having
a
it
fight
hard.
of his life, isn't he? He really is. No, this wasn't the acid test that they thought they were going to end up having. But he showed pockets of really good, clever work. The second and third round, he boxed excellently well. This round's been the fourth round again. There, turning off by Kazange. This round's been pretty close.
Wow, brilliant round again.
Yeah, but they're wild shots there. I think Al-Nuaimi's doing the right thing there. Keeping his elbows in tight, just tucking him, not panicking. Just trying to stay safe, have to block and ride those shots. I think he did. So he needs to be a little bit smarter with that attack. I mean, that's the right route for Kazange, but he needs to set it up first.
Yeah, there he goes again. Kazange throwing, fights out of a short crouch. Throws that jab, drops down, loops that right hand over the top, and that's the danger shot there.
But Kazange, he's got to make Al-Nuaimi exchange with him. That's where the gaps are going to appear.
Nuaimi needs a good round here. He needs to sort of stamp his authority back into this one, because it allowed Kazange to get a little bit of momentum going here.
Well, that's the thing with Kazange. You know, he didn't have loads of shots there, but he's clearly winning the round because he made the massive effort. If he just can tie Al-Nuaimi up there for a minute, he's nicking rounds.
Gum shield again seems to be a problem from Kazange. He seems to be struggling with that. That is a massive problem, that one.
And that's where that straight 1-2 from Al-Nuaimi needs to be thrown now. Don't lean over the front foot, turn from the core, turn from the hips, get full extension on that right hand, whilst pushing off the back foot, all the basic techniques that you learn, but they're the first. For fighters like this, they're the most effective shots.
Kazange again, boxing out of southpaw stance, looking dangerous with that hook, and Nuaimi looking a little bit puzzled here.
Tripling up with the left hook with the right hook there. Kazange. A nice little left hook there, in close.
Referee calling a low blow there. I'm not sure.
I didn't see it.
How low that was. We'll have to take a look at that. But both guys getting on with it, which is good to see. Kazange just looking for a breather now, isn't he? I think he may be struggling again with that.
But he's done enough, unless Al-Nuaimi...
He has done enough.
Unless Al-Nuaimi can put a real big finish. I mean, but it's too late, I think, for that now.
3 rounds up with 4 to go.
It's got to be more active with that jab there, Al-Nuaimi, all the time. And again, like I was saying earlier, if you step with it and step out with it, then that doesn't give. No, he's afraid to throw it because he's afraid to get countered by a looping right hand. When you step in and out with it, it takes that away.
You just like to see him doubling up on that jab. He's got an excellent ramrod jab. He throws that jab like some people throw their backhands, their crosses, you know. And I'd like to see him doubling up with that, setting, you know, and then leading off with the shots from there, setting everything up from that ramrod jab. But he's not doing enough of that. He's allowing Kazange to get inside, get in the pocket, and that's where he's effective. He uses lack of height to his advantage.
Good left, yeah, he was 100% spot on, mate. Good left hook there from Al-Nuaimi, as Kazange came in close. That's better. There's not much of a tell on it either. He doesn't really move it too much before he throws it, Al-Nuaimi, so he can let it go quite confidently, you would feel.
Yeah,
especially in these quiet moments here is when he has to dominate.
This is where he needs to nick the round, like you say, Barry. You know, he's standing in front of his opponent. He needs to look busy. He needs to create some openings. You know, he was doing that early on in the fight, and he's taken that off. He's gone away from that now. He's looking to just trade, which is not really the right thing. He needs to be nicking these rounds.
Yeah. But up to this point, I do think he's having the better of the round. And this is a good shot. Bit low, I thought, there from Kazange with the body shots.
Yeah.
Not there, that was a lovely shot.
Oh, that was a low one.
Blindside to the referee there, but dangerously low. Good uppercut though there from Al-Nuaimi.
Well, this has been a tough contest. You know, 40 seconds left of this 7th round, and both guys have been trading from the opening bell. Al-Nuaimi's had to pick himself off the floor. He's had to overcome a cut. Kazange has had to blow a gasket. He's come back again. This is real entertainment, real drama here, and I still don't know what way this contest is going to go.
I thought you were going to say, and I still don't know whose gum shield he's wearing.
That as well, mate. Well, I've sort of got an idea of that, and that was the cruiserweight backlash.
He's been quiet in this round though, Kazange, very quiet. I think Al-Nuaimi has done a load himself. I think he's been the better of the two in this round for sure.
Yeah, he needed this round as well, Al-Nuaimi. And
say Spencer, saying all that though, I do want to see another massive assault here from Kazange.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
when he lets his hands go, it's really, you know, it's exciting and dangerous to watch.
That's what he needs, Kazange. He needs to, you know, keep Al-Nuaimi away from him. He's got to let those shots go. That is important, because if Al-Nuaimi gets that momentum going, then it could be trouble. Quite a start here to this round 8, and rightly so, Barry, because I mean the action's been going from round 1.
Yeah, and especially when you get, you know, like when you get hit with big shots, that tires you out as well. It empties your tank. It really does. Good right hand there from Kazange, and that's the body. See, in these quiet rounds where no one's doing anything, the guy who can be more erratic might get those shots that you notice and stand out more.
Yeah. Al-Nuaimi now looking to get the big shots off, landing a couple of good right hands there.
It helps him that he's the one coming forward though, though it shouldn't, but the impression is always that you're looking to work.
That's where he's more suited, isn't he, Al-Nuaimi? He's more suited on that front foot. You know, you look at his record, 9 fights, 9 wins, 6 KOs. He likes to have a fight, he likes to have a tear-up. That's where he's more comfortable.
But he found the guy here that he realises he can punch with. You can't punch with Kazange. I think he comes second best there. So you work behind the punches. You don't step close until that jab's hit him in the face. You don't advance with the left hook until that right hand's punched through the target.
You just feel that Kazange is just taking a round off here. Is he just trying to regroup, ready for a big Grand Slam finish?
Good left hook there from Al-Nuaimi just a second ago. And again, needs a second win here, doesn't he, Kazange?
Yeah, he's got some good movement.
Running a bit though.
Just showing his skills on the back foot.
There's not enough in his shot. He's not throwing enough punches, and he's not enough in his punches either. Just good right hand there to the chest there from Al-Nuaimi. Just on a lean on Kazange as well, isn't he there?
Yeah, that's what he's got to do, Al-Nuaimi. He's got to start bullying him a little bit now. You just get a feeling Kazange's either taking a round off or he's blown a gasket here, Barry, and it might. And Al-Nuaimi maybe senses that this is good work from him.
He just got to roll now. Lando, they're good shots and good punches, and leaning and threatening is the right idea. Remember, punches come back with Kazange, so just roll. It's a good round here for Al-Nuaimi. He needed this round as well. They need to put it level, I think it'll be, won't it?
Well, yeah, we're in the penultimate round, round number 9. Here we go. Well, Kazange has decided to adopt that style now, boxing on the back foot as he's trying to draw Al-Nuaimi in to land one of those big looping right hands. Al-Nuaimi doing the right thing, just stalking forward, not taking any risks. You just get the feeling this is going to blow up at any point.
You do, but when it's clearly that Kazange is struggling for pace, can't really commit to an attack yet. But this is where Al-Nuaimi, if he has the energy, got to step on him. Again, you haven't got to get too close and mix and punch with him, but you've got to put the pressure on him more. Make these quiet moments, like I said in the last one, is when he has to do all his work.
Yeah, both guys are putting an incredible amount of work into those first 8 rounds. This one, the 9th round, not really caught light yet. 1 minute 50 left on the clock. Al-Nuaimi just stalking forward, just pushing out the jabs. Not a lot coming back from Chuma.
That's better there from Kazange there, just little body shots and move on again there.
Yeah, Kazange on his feet, but he's not looking to engage here, is he? He's just trying to steal these rounds, Barry. Perhaps they feel that he's got enough of a lead going into these last 2 rounds.
He's doing what we call a Barry Jones classic, hit and run, hit and run. And that's where, but it's on Al-Nuaimi now to block the exit routes, suffocate the space.
You know what? I think Al-Nuaimi knows that Kazange's not got a lot left, but I'm not sure he's got enough to finish the job. Do you know what I mean? I think it's one of those where these guys have put so much in
and he's
those first 8 rounds.
He's holding back at the fear of gassing out himself. You can see it. That's good work. See, quality of work now. Oh, it's a slip. It was a slip in the corner actually with the water. The referee going to get him to towel it off, I think, there, the water. But I would say that Kazange, though he's running, Al-Nuaimi hasn't capitalised on that, and he might have nicked this round again.
Yeah,
Kazange.
exactly right. That is exactly right.
But for the work he's done, there hasn't been no quality in the work he's done. So if Al-Nuaimi can finish with some quality work here, he could nick the round.
Kazange, I'll tell you something, Kazange hasn't got a lot left. Good couple of body shots there, left hooks into the body there from Al-Nuaimi. He needed those. Kazange is just trying to steal these rounds, but nothing really left in his shots now. Good movement, covering a lot of the ring, but nothing in his punches.
No, there's a good right hand there, second to go there from Al-Nuaimi. Nice shot, good left hook.
Yeah. Kazange trying a bit of kidology now, putting the tongue out, hands down, clowning on
Kazange, but again, I keep saying the same thing because it's so prevalent in this fight more than any other. Punch long when you're going forward.
There's that extra pace that you're seeing from Al-Nuaimi now, lands a good left hook. What you was talking about, Barry, seeing the finish line, you know the finish line's in sight and you find that extra little bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, of course, yeah, it's a little bit of a push to you, a little bit of acceleration of pace.
Al-Nuaimi's going for it, he's trying the Grand Slam finish, the crowd are loving it here, everyone's on their face. Kazange, I'm not sure what he's got left, the coordination seems to be going now.
There was a lovely right hand right on the trap there from Al-Nuaimi. And those shots that cut you flush, they tire you out, don't they? Especially in a grueling contest like this has been. Well, he's fleet-footed here, Kazange, but his work rate will tell you a different story. He looks fresh on his feet, but he's not letting his hands go.
No, nothing left in those punches. I think that problem has been gum shield's been a problem as well. And Al-Nuaimi is doing the right thing here. He's trying to turn it on for his crowd, for his home people, and he seems to be doing well. Solid ramrod jab again. Al-Nuaimi trying for the big finish. We're going down to 1:15 on the clock. Kazange not sure what he's got left.
Cute little move there from Kazange though. Just right hook, left hook roll, with the shot. But he's running a lot here, unless he thinks he's got a handy lead. He's not doing enough here, even there. Even this bit of work, he's landing on the target, but not enough on the shots to negate the better work from Al-Nuaimi in this round so far. Good body shot there from the home fighter. That cut, trickling in blood, but it hasn't been a problem, to be fair. Well looked after.
Yeah, Corlin done a great job with that cut, and Al-Nuaimi really trying to force the pace here. Kazange using the perimeter of the ring, trying to stay out of trouble, flicking his shots, pitter-patter stuff now. Al-Nuaimi you know, desperately trying to grind out the victory here. Is he doing enough in this last round? I actually think he is.
He took a foot off the gas the last sort of 20-30 seconds here, Al-Nuaimi, but the first half of the round was all his for me. Great shot.
Well, there goes the 10-second clacker. The crowd nowhere close. Everyone's behind him. Al-Nuaimi's heard the clacker. He's going for it. Kazange hasn't got nothing left. The guys in.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read the scorecards, a round of applause for both fighters, please, in this matchup. After 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges, Gary Kitsanowski, Mike Hale, and David Irving, scored the contest 96-93, all for your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, Sultan Al-Nuaimi.
Your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.